All right, this weekend we got potentially the fight of the year. We got Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev. And this is a fight that kind of went under my radar for a little bit. When this was initially announced, I know Bivol because he beat Canelo. But I didn't know about Arthur Beterbiev, honestly. But Beterbiev is 20-0 with 20 knockouts, which is insane. The picture of them holding all their belts is badass. This is truly going to be an amazing fight if you love boxing. Now, I'm here to tell you that 95% of you aren't subscribed. Clearly, you're here for a reason. You like boxing. If you also like influencer boxing and UFC, I cover that at least 3 times a week on this channel, plus shorts. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, subscribe and turn on notifications. And there is other fights on the card. This is a Riyadh season card, so they always are stacked. But I unfortunately don't know as much as I would like to on this card. This is why watching these events are good for me building this channel, so I could learn about all these fighters that I don't know about. Like, I know Sky Nicholson is fighting for a title, and there's another title fight in the co-main event. I just don't really know the fighters, so I'm not going to sit here and make predictions for fights I don't know. All right, so the first fight that I'm going to talk about is Ben Whittaker versus Liam Cameron. Now, Ben Whittaker is a rising star in the boxing scene. He is very flashy, with clips like this going around the internet that went viral. He is probably one of my favorite fighters right now. Honestly, boxing needs more brash, confident, like flashy boxers like this. It's great for the sport. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words right now. We have fighters like Boots Ennis that are like that too. People are saying that Emmanuel Augustus is a lot like Ben Whittaker because they both use like the drunken style, and I definitely see it. Ben Whittaker is going to be facing Liam Cameron, by far his most experienced opponent yet. Liam Cameron is 23-6. Rated 2 stars on BoxRec, but Ben Whittaker is still building his resume. He is only 8-0, I believe. Yeah, he is 8-0 with 5 knockouts. A star in the making, so they're still building his resume. Great to see him on a Riyadh season card. Great to see him in general, and I would like to say he gets this done. We want to see another knockout out of him because I've seen some people question his knockout power and he's more of a showman and technician. But I'm going to say that he gets this guy out in like the 6th round. I'm going to say we see the showmanship, but I'm going to say that it doesn't get him in trouble yet. It could get him in trouble some point in the future. We'll see if he ends up doing it less when the competition end up being better. But yeah, I think that Ben Whittaker gets this done in the 6th round, and we're going to see a nice flashy fight out of him like usual. Next fight, we got Chris Eubank versus Camille. No chance of pronouncing that. Hold on.
Kamil Szeremeta. Kamil Szeremeta. Kamil Szeremeta.
Why is it saying it so fast?
Kamil Szeremeta.
Can I get like English?
Camille Szeremeta.
That is so different.
Camille Szeremeta.
Camille Szeremeta.
Kamil Szeremeta.
I'm gonna go with Szeremeta. So Chris Eubank Jr. versus Fuck, what is it?
Camille Szeremeta.
Chris Eubank Jr. versus Camille Szeremeta. There you go. Jesus. Not the right way to pronounce it, most likely. The other way was crazy. But I don't know much about this guy, even though I just took 5 minutes to pronounce his name. He's a Polish boxer, so you know they're tough. He's probably not going to get knocked out. It's just not really how it goes. Now, a lot of people are disappointed with Chris Eubank's career in general. It seems to people that he's more about the money instead of competing for titles. People are saying that he avoided the Shiraz fight. And he's been a pretty big role in Misfits and DAZN. He does, like, after the fight, like, interviews with the fighters. He talks with like Ben Davis and Roadhouse, whatever it is, and just chops it up on commentary from time to time, being a pro boxer's point of view. But overall, as a pro boxer, some people are roasting him because it seems like he's not really chasing titles when he's a son of a legendary fighter. And from what I'm looking at, this Khalil Sharameda guy has not faced anybody of notoriety. This is his first one. So I think Chris Eubank will get this done. Most likely by decision by how he fights. But who knows? Maybe he gets a knockout and gets him out of there. All right, now the main event. Forgot about the main event for a second. Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev. All the titles on the line. Well, I don't necessarily know all the titles are on the line, but whoever's defending, his titles are on the line. But this is going to be a banger. For people that are new to boxing like me, these names don't necessarily ring home to you instantly, besides the fact that Bivol just beat Canelo. Dimitri Bivol is 23-0 with 12 knockouts. And Arthur Beterbiev is 20-0 with 20 knockouts. Every single one of his fights ends in knockout. Some people don't think Dimitri Bivol is a knockout artist because he only has a 52% knockout percentage. But Beterbiev is going to be bringing a firefight. So if there's any fight for him to get a counter shot knockout, it would be this one. Beterbiev is definitely more powerful, but Bivol definitely has the edge in technical ability. But Beterbiev is tough as nails. He's been gotten dropped before. But Bivol has also gotten rocked in one of his fights too. So they both have shown that they could go down. So this is honestly a very close fight. Like, it's very hard to call for a 100% lock. Now, apparently there's a situation I've seen that Bivol's ex-wife was commenting me and my children for Arthur, basically saying that they're rooting against Bivol, which I know there was some accusations on his part. If your wife or ex-wife and kids are rooting against you, he could be a very crappy human being, but I'm not completely sure about the accusations, so I'm not going to fully speak on it. If they are true, I hope he gets knocked out, but I'm not going to sit here and say I know for sure. Arthur Beterbiev also said that he doesn't like him at all, saying that he doesn't like any of his opponents, but he has also said that he knows that he isn't a good person, so Arthur Beterbiev might know some things that we don't. And you gotta think, maybe this is weighing on Bivol's mindset, having his ex-wife and his children against him. Maybe this is gonna be a real distraction for him in the ring. But who really knows? Maybe mind games won't mean anything. It could mean the world. We really don't know until they step in there. And they also competed on the same national team. So I really know how much Arthur really knows Bivol as a person before all this. I know that they said they were taking after each other in the national team, learning from each other, even though they fight very differently. Bivol has a very outside, bouncy Soviet style, and Arthur Beterbiev is just in there in the trenches. Now to put a stamp on it and give an official prediction, this is a hard one. This is a very difficult one. Bivol has that Soviet style. Like I said, he's going to be on the outside circling, trying to avoid Arthur Beterbiev's power shots. Just probably going to try to win on points. I don't really see Bivol trying to get into a firefight with Beterbiev. I don't really see the point of that. He's a better technical boxer. I think he plans on going in there and using it. He's not going to give Beterbiev the chance because, I don't know, because he pissed him off. I just don't think Bivol is going to let that stuff get to him. I think he's very cold and very calm-minded. Maybe he gets a counter shot knockout, but if I were to bet on it, I think Bivol wins on points. But who knows? Maybe Arthur Beterbiev might get a knockout. He's literally knocked out every other opponent, so who am I to say he doesn't knock out Bivol? I don't know. My official prediction, if it goes the distance, which I think it will because how Bivol is going to fight this fight, I think Bivol is going to win by decision. But any other instance, if there's a TKO or knockout, I think Beterbiev is going to win. But my official prediction is Bivol by decision. And before I wrap up this video, can we just give love to Saudi Arabia and Turkey Al Shade for putting out trailers like this to hype up the fight?
For one to wield the power to rule them all.
Which was a badass transition, by the way, from them sword fighting the fucking... It's probably not even gay. I'm probably just making it like that, but my mind's in the gutter. But Yeah, the transition with them fighting with swords to them boxing was a badass transition. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this fight. Let me know who you think's gonna win. Let me know in the comments how you disagree with me. Let me know how much of a casual I am. And let me know about the fights that I didn't cover. Let me know like who I'm sleeping on this card. I'll note them down. And I'm gonna be breaking down the fights that were notable that I didn't predict and the instant reaction video that I make. Let me know what you think about the card. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss posts on this channel. I post 3 times a week at least, with some shorts sprinkled in during the week. I need to get more consistent with the shorts, to be honest. Thank you guys for listening to me yap like usual, and peace out.